a very warm winter special. So this one's going to be a snow day! Woo! Oh, and so today we're gonna be making a snow day set, and you can make any design you might like. And so here's what we'll get started. To get started on your snow day set, you might need some color card, a foam card, some PVA glue, some colored paint, sticky tape, masking tape, newspaper, a ruler, a pencil, scissors, paintbrushes, and some colored pipe cleaners, some colored pom-poms, some googly eyes, and large lolly sticks and small lolly sticks, and some cotton balls. And also a piece of black cardboard and a red ribbon as well. And now we're going to build a snowman. So we're going to use newspaper, masking tape, and scissors. And so we're going to use 2 sheets of newspaper. And so we're going to roll it up into a ball. Like this. And then we're going to put some masking tape around. It's all rolled up, and then we might do another one as well. And now we got 3 paper snowballs together, and now we're going to build a snowman and by putting them all together, and then we're going to stick them up. And so we're going to continue sticking. Now that our snowman is done, and so we're going to move on to the next part to make him all nice and white. And so we're going to paint our snowman and with a mixture of PVA glue and white paint. And then we might mix up with some PVA glue and white paint all together, so we can paint the snowman. And so we can make him indestructible. And also after that, we're going to put some cotton balls on him. And so we'll move on to the next bit. And then we might use the A4 size foam card, and then we might need to place it on to the long white cardboard paper, and then we might draw some A4 shaped lines, and then we might cut it out. And then draw the A4 shape as well. And then we'll cut it out. And also, here's a trick to stick the blue background. And so we're going to use these jumbo lolly sticks to stick them on to the back of the edges of the home card. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take some sticky tape. Here we go, just like this, and see how it's standing up. Just to make it stand by holding the blue background. And then we might move on to the other 2. So here we go. We got all the lolly sticks as stands, and then we're going to put on the blue background as well by using the sticky tape. And now that's all nice and done, and this is what it might look like. We're going to move on to the next bit. Yep, we might dab in some PVA glue and then spread it on the board. Stick the white card on. here we go, looking nice and good. And then we're gonna do the next best things, like making some bushes and trees, and also we might put on some snow. Now we're gonna start by making the trees. Might need two large lolly sticks, some small lolly sticks, and also some brown paint with a mix of PVA glue, and then a pair of scissors too. And so we might get started. Then we're just gonna cut sticks in half to make it look like tree branches. And then we're going to use some masking tape to stick the branches on the tree. There we go, just like this. Yeah, just like this. And then we'll move on to the next bit. There we go, our little trees are done, and so we're ready to paint them with some a mixture of brown paint and PVA glue all together. There. Just to make a good winter wonderland. And we got the trees done, and now we're going to also put in some leaves and also some bushes on the bottom, and so we're going to put a lot of snow around. And so we get our pencil, and then we take a green piece of paper, and so we're just going to put in leaves and some bushes. So we just got to draw them like little cloud shapes, either big or small. So here we go, and now we'll be ready to cut them out. Yeah, so get your scissors, and then we might cut them all out. And now we can stick them on with some PVA glue. Ooh. Yep, so here we go. It says sticker, get on. Like that, and then we might continue. And now the background is done. With all the trees and the bushes around, and so we just might wait for the glue to dry, and then we might continue working on our snowman. But first, we might need to make a carrot for our nose by using these orange pipe cleaners, and also to make his stick arms, we might use the black pipe cleaners. So let's get started. So we're going to get started. We might do a twist on the orange pipe cleaners together. And after when it's finished, we might use our index finger. We might wrap it around into a shape of a carrot. We might use it into like a spiral twister look. Here we go. Yep, just like that. And so, and then the final bit. go. Just twisting, and then push, squeeze it together, and then voila, a carrot nose. Then we'll stick it on to our little snowman friend. We'll just take some sticky tape, and then put it on the end, and then stick him on. Here we go. Looks good with the pipe cleaner nose, and then we're going to put his arms, wrap him around like this, and then get some sticky tape and stick him on to the back of him, just like this. There we go. And especially, of course, we might make some little hands and little fingers, so we might twist it around. Just like that. Hello. And now we can do the other one as well. There we go. I made his little hands. So we're ready to put some cotton on him with all the, make him all nice and fluffy. So we'll put the PVA glue on him first. And then I might stick a cotton ball on him to make him all nice and fluffy. And then we'll continue by putting in a lot on him. And then we'll continue putting a lot on him. And now that he's all finished, and then we might do the next best thing. We might put on his googly eyes as well. There we go. We're going to stick one there. And another over there. And then we'll stick the eyes on. Yep, there we go. And then we might do his mouth and also might put some buttons on. And so we got the little black pom-poms, and we're going to make his mouth. There we go, we got his mouth done, and then we might do his buttons. And now that his mouth and his buttons are all done, so we might do the next bit. We might put a scarf around his neck, and then a top hat on his head. And so we're going to use this red ribbon then as the scarf, so we might tie it around his neck. And he's going to look very dashing. And so we're going to tie it into a knot. There we go. And now he looks amazing. And then we're going to move on to the next bit. So next we're going to make the snowman's hat using a black piece of cardboard paper. And so we're going to use a jar lid, circles, and use a ruler for the hat as well. And just use the lead pencil. And so I'll just show you how to get started. There we go. We got 2 circles. And now we're going to draw a straight line. There we go, and now they'll be ready to be cut out. There we go, we got the line and the circles, and now we're going to make the hat together while using the sticky tape. First, we're going to turn it into a circle. And then put the sticky tape on. There we go. Put the lids on. There we go. I just drew a big circle for the bottom bit for the hat. And so we made the line into the middle of the hat. And so we got the small part for the top of the hat and the bigger part for the bottom of the hat. And so we might stick them on together. There. Yep, so the top part is finished, and then we might do the bottom part as well to make it look like a really good top hat. And now we got the top hat finished, and then we might put a ribbon around it. And then we might put some sticky tape on it too. There we go, our perfectly good top hat, and let's put him on the snowman. But first we might put some PVA glue on so the hat can stick on. Here we go. And now let's put the hat on. Voila! Now he looks fantastic. And also we might do some more details as well for the background. Snow on the tree here as well to make it look they got snow on them. Here we go, like that. And then I'll put my snow there. And another cotton, another snow there. Might put some snow on the bushes too, on the top and also the bottom. There we go, and now we got our little snowy trees and bushes, and so we might do the bottom bit to make it all fluffier. And for the last bit, we might stick our snowman in the middle, so we might put some lots of glue there. Here we go. We're ready to stick him on. So there you have it. A holly jolly snowman who likes to go out for a nice winter wonderland. Try it yourself, and I hope you have a great snow day, and especially, of course, having a great white Christmas. Now remember, it's a snowball fight!